Hello and welcome. So today we are here to play some Foundation 1.9. So let's jump in. Go with the coastal map. The coastal map has it all idyllic beachfront coves protected by cliffs, whilst inland the rolling hills and plains are ideal for settling and farming. After a long journey throughout the realm, your people finally reach new lands, your lands, territories you were asked to settle for reasons of your own. Your villagers await your command. They are eager to advise your first steps if you require. Let me hear your advice. Your first territory. The first piece of advice comes from the eldest of your villagers. He suggests you consider basic needs when settling down: berries for your people, stone and wood for your construction efforts. The rest will find its way. Let's put it into practice. So use R and F to change the tilt of the camera. WAS and D to move around. And a lot of it's done with the mouse button. First, we've got to click which territory we want to start with. So we'll start with this. And we'll put our village centre kind of here. Organising work. The second piece of advice comes from a young enterprising villager. Rather than simply letting everyone fend for themselves, she suggests you organise labourers in workplaces, builders in their workshop, woodcutters at their lumber camp, berry gatherers at their hut, and so on. So first we need to build a builder's workshop. Place that there. Assign 3 builders. Then we need a lumber camp. Put that there in the middle of the woods. And we need to highlight all these trees we want extracting. Also highlight that because we'll need to extract some food. Put it on ×3 speed while we get going. Assign woodcutters to our lumber mill. Advice: gather food. So now we need gathering hut. Press Control and hold while moving the mouse button to change where exactly the placement of the buildings are. Put that there. Assign some foragers. New advice. Advice, needs and happiness. Now that you have organised your labourers, you can see to their needs and happiness. Make sure they have access to fresh water and housing. As for food, you will first need people to store and distribute the berries they collect. Let's put this advice into practice. So we need to build a granary. Put the granary there like that. Stone cut camp over here. Yeah, I was going to say, I believe we need stone to complete the granary. And then highlight these stones to be extracted. Prioritize granary. Assign a transporter and assign berries to the granary. Oh, that's what we need. We need to assign a stone cutter. That's why we're not getting stone. There we go. Just waiting on 2 more pieces of stone. And now they should start building the granary. Now we need to assign the berries to the granary to be stored. And we need to take somebody off of building and make them a transporter to transport the goods between the food hut and the granary. Buy a new territory and plant a residential area. So you just click the territory flag here when you need to buy a new area. Our first area is actually free. So we'll go with this one because it's got some more stone and some berries for when we expand out. And to build houses, you click on the paintbrush and go to residential, and you just paint in the area and they will build houses on their own accord. So we've got a residential area. Now we need a market. Put the market here. Build the market tent so it can hold more resources. Build a well. Suppose we may as well put the well somewhere up here, close to the residential area. Assign resources to sell, so to sell berries to the public. Then we need to take somebody off of wood cutting and assign them as a market tender. 5 stone, just need 10 wood next. There we go, that's the well built. Encourage immigration. Assign jobs to your villagers and raise the happiness of the village to 100. This should happen generically on its own. At least if I've done everything right. Or building the little houses up on this hill. We'll get into these menus more as we go through. First one's obviously for you villagers, so if you need to assign them any different tasks. Rename the Lord as Aldi for Aldi Station. And we'll call the village Alderton. And then this just shows you the workplaces and who's working where. There we go, we reached 100. Profiting from trade. A business-minded villager suggests you establish a trade route with the closest neighbour, Northbury. This will let you sell resources for profit and import the ones you can't produce. Let's put this advice into practice. So now we go into here and go to the next tab that I was actually about to explain, resources. And we need to unlock this trade route with Northbury. And they want to buy berries, polished stone, planks, herbs, and wine, and they will sell us tools, common wares, cloth, honey, glass, and fish. Start off with, we probably won't request every type of item from them. So we need a sawmill. This is where it becomes worth looking at building an area where we're gonna have our lumber yard and have it to keep replenishing. So if I put this here, does that seem like a good idea? No, we'll put it there. So we'll move that to there. Destroy that one there. And then that will cover that entire area for harvesting trees. So what we can then do is we'll put a forestry near it. Sort of work out the perimeter. Yeah, so we'll put forestry on the front here. And this will regrow trees for us, which will be vital as we go on. I've made the mistake of not doing this in the past and tanking the city. And then we'll build. Where do we want the sawmill? Yeah, we'll put the sawmill kind of here on the outskirts. And then what we can do is colour this all in here to be extracted. I don't think it actually will extract it all though. Oh, sugar. I believe it only goes as far as this red circle. So I'll do this area here. And then we'll start making it regrow the trees around this red circle. Press P if you want to increase the size of this circle. And I believe that should just about, yeah, that covers it. I should use this area to regrow trees. Build a warehouse, acquire warehouse in the book progression tab. So we have our economy tab here, going through them in order. Then we have the progression tab. This is where you can get various upgrades to your village. Start off with, we need the warehouse used for storing and trading resources of type resource, material, goods and luxury. And then this will allow us to build a warehouse for housing all our items. Oh, we've got some new villagers. I'll assign them to wood cutting for now. Let's see. Do we put the warehouse there? Oh, that's what we need. Planks of wood. So we need to assign somebody to the sawmill to turn the woods into planks. So we will get rid of them from wood cutting and assign them as a carpenter. A new villager just in time. We'll put them as a forester so they start replanting trees. And there they are, working away, replanting our forest so we don't run out of resources inside of our hexagon territories. I think we're getting planks of wood now for this as well. 2, but at least it's summer. I think it has not long finished construction. So now this area in the turquoise circle will continue to have new trees grown as they get cut down, which means we never run out of wood as a resource. Which surprisingly, considering all the trees there is actually something I managed to end up doing and toppling my village because I was unable to produce more wood to keep progressing on a previous build. Right. Two carpenters. Oh, there we go. The warehouse is nearly built. New villager approaching. So we'll start filling out all of these workspaces soon with people constantly working. Right, and then we need a person to transport goods between the warehouse. We need to allocate wood, stone, planks, and tools for now. And we got our villagers just in time. Let's put one on transport there. And then I guess one on building. Planning a trade route. Unlock a trade route to trade planks. Allow the sale of planks from the trade resource tab. So now we go here, we go to the box of resources and want to unlock trade route for 20 planks. We did just have, but it looks like someone's used some. Click it while we got them. And then now, when you go over to the resource tab here, from trade routes, we should be able to, the first arrows are for buying, second arrow is for selling. So, say we put the amount to 25, as soon as we get above 25 planks of wood, anything extra above this value will be sold. So we'll click that like that. And that's completed the quest. The manor house. Come to you a light-hearted woman announcing she and her folks would like to thank you for your hard work. It's true that you've made great strides already to administrate the village. She suggests you build a manor house and a great hall, then add a tax office. Let's put this advice into practice. So next we want to be building, under the administration, we want to be building a manor house. I will build the manor house on the front here, I think. Start with a great hall. So we'll put this here like this. Put a door. We'll put a door on the side. This is where visitors patiently wait until you decide to hear from them. So we'll put this here. And then I believe that's everything. We've got a room, a door, and an interaction point. So we'll start building the manor. Right, so we've got 3 builders, 3 foragers, 3 woodcutters now. Got a forester to keep replenishing the forest. 3 carpenters. And I believe that should be everybody assigned jobs. If someone isn't assigned a job, it will say unemployed in this section here. Just as an example, as we just got a new person, it'll look like that if they're currently not allocated a job. It'll say unemployed instead of whatever profession they're working under. When this manor house is built, we'll actually make them our tax broker. So we need to build a tax office. We'll build that like that. Put it on the front there. And then when it's built, we'll assign a tax collector. A new villager, which I guess we'll put on mining for now. just realised I've actually been over where the menu is. So I'll stick me that side instead. That way you can see where the quest part is that I've been following. Oh, we're missing tools. So we can't build tools yet, but we can actually buy tools off the neighbouring village. So we'll set it to 10. Buy until the inventory reaches this value. And that way we're selling them something and they're selling us something. Got carpenter, a forester, we've got 3 lumber. So I guess that for the moment we'll put it into stone. And we'll also start trading food. So we'll sell anything above 100. There we go, we've got the tools required now. And we'll take one person off of here. And assign them to the tax office. Apparently we can't assign them here. Maybe what we'll do is we'll see if it works when you go into here. Tax collector. I get the feeling it's going to make me build another room. So we'll build a wooden hall on the side here. Like that. I don't know why it doesn't allow this to function as a tax office. Mandates available. So we need to upgrade to get that. The aspiration of a village. Finally, by yourself in the Great Hall, you spend a few minutes of silence thinking about your aspiration and the future of the village. Providence has been good to you and your people so far, and it seems like everything is possible. We should all aspire to greatness. We should all aspire to greatness. To add different village aspirations, rather than it being in here, as this is something that actually confused me for a little while, you actually press escape to bring up the um, save menu. Oh no, system. And village aspirations are in here. This mission is track a village aspiration. So you press that, come to here. Reach a prosperity of 1000, so we'll track this. Ruling on your own. You take a stroll through the village and look at what you achieved. Not so long ago, the land was wilderness, but you came along and made the difference. You and your people turned this untamed territory into a respectable land of the realm. Start ruling the village on your own. A message from the kingdom. The kingdom recognizes your efforts in establishing your settlement. I am but a humble servant. Favouring an estate. Your village has caught the attention of the free estates of the realm, and they expect you to build monuments to their splendour. Such constructions will undoubtedly define the future of your people, and they wonder which of the kingdom clergy or labourers you will oblige first. Right. Our church will be the pride of clergy. Our manor house will serve the labourers. Our fort will be vanguards of the kingdom. I guess we'll go with this to begin with. Acquire Manor House Splendor package in the Book of Progression tab. Improve the Manor House with a rustic roof chimney. Well, you'd think that's what that would be. Village prosperity. Your village would enjoy the sight of a manor house decorated with a beautiful wall fountain. However, this will require you to produce polished stone from the stonemason hut, which has to be acquired from the book once you have enough coins and prosperity. Let's build a wall fountain. And that gives us some mid-game items to aspire towards. Put that person on mining. That way we've got all the mining spots filled. There we go, our tax person is working now. And then next we need to build a church to provide faith to the villagers. So we'll get a bailiff office who can fulfill various mandates for the village. And then I believe we build it here. Bailiff office. To begin with, we'll build another one of these. Just because they seem to definitely work. Soldier training speed is increased by 10%. Job learning speed is increased by 10%. Happiness is less impacted by 10%. We'll go with that. So now, gain influence with one estate will be our mandate. Mandate in the bailiff. Villagers consider we are prosperous enough to be assisted by a bailiff. This nominated person will handle critical tasks such as prospering nearby deposits and petitioning the estates on your behalf. Let's have a bailiff. We should have actually already done that one. Wood for the bishop. The bishop is looking to build a few chapels along the pilgrimage route. One of his merchants noticed your woodcutter camps and would like to make you an offer. This sounds like a good trade. Accumulate 100 wood inside storage facility. Confirm delivery. So I believe we want to be selling wood. Keep ourselves 50, sell anything above. Still waiting to get prosperity level 20, which we're 18, to be able to start buying the stonemason hut. There's also these others, Labour, Manor House Splendor package. I believe we need to buy that. Market Splendor package. Hedge. We'll unlock Rustic Tower, Weather Vane, Rustic Roof Chimney, Water Basin, Wall Fountain, Wall Banner, Pruned Hedge, Round Pruned Hedge, and Square Pruned Hedge. So we'll get that, seeing as we'd need that. Kingdom. Some nobles noticed your land. A military fort allows the recruiting, training, and housing of an army. Stake wall gate. Clergy has shown interest in your land. A monastery. A rustic church splendour. Right, so improve your manor house with a rustic roof chimney. There we go, wood delivered. So that's that task done for the bishop. Now, if we come to here, we should be... Ooh, got a lot of new things we can build. A rustic roof chimney. I'm not quite sure why we can't attach it though. Requires to be attached. We'll build a treasury first then. A wooden tower, a rustic tower, a wooden gallery, which will turn round. And we'll attach there onto the front. Still don't seem to be able to attach it though. Maybe we require some different type of a building. We'll work that out as we go. Improve your manor house with a rustic roof chimney. And this is the manor house. Why can't we attach it? I wonder. We'll work that out as we go. Guess we'll build a church. Put the church down here. Stick the door on the front. Chapel incline and a wooden window. And a bell tower on the back. And we'll build that there. So we seem to be coming on quite nicely. Civilization's slowly starting to grow though. With our little village at the top end up here. I think next our aim is probably to start getting some extra food from these berries over here and this stone. I guess we'll gain influence with one of the estates again. This is almost complete. I'd love to know what's stopping this from attaching though. It's not very clear on why. Guess it's just waiting for the construction of this church really. Nearly got all the resources. 4 more planks, 1 more tool, and 2 wood required. It's got people attending it already. So we've built the main part. Just doing the improvements around the sides. That's the wood done. Now 1 more tool and 4 planks. And then we're just waiting on this level 20 prosperity. Oh, there we go, we've got the planks. Just awaiting one more tool. Which it says we do actually have 10 stored. So it must just be a case of transporting them. And the builders using them. And then I think next we'll probably aim to take this piece of land near the sea. And then hopefully eventually we could get some fishing done. Start making some food from the ocean. Would be our next best bet. As well as take over this hexagon section here that we've already paid for and not really done anything with. That should be the church built. Ring the bell. Daily. Bell type light. You can even change the pitch. Start delay, play count, tempo. Churches of the faith. Words of your villagers. First church has reached the clergy. They appreciate your dedication to the faith and thus hold you in higher regard. Well, I think this will be a good place to leave off for now. So if you have enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you especially would like to see more, as I definitely will be continuing this series. And we will be buying this next plot of land here, I think, next, as well as getting these resources on this side taken over. So if you'd like to see more, be sure to like and leave a comment, subscribe, and I will see you again in the next one. Thank you, and bye for now. Aldis Station, over and out.